Hello. Welcome to Self-Care Saturday, where we take care of ourselves. Woo! Enjoy nature with me at the very top of the entire Las Vegas Valley on the east side that overlooks the entire bowl from Henderson all the way around Summerlin to North Las Vegas. Heck, you could probably even see Boulder City from here. I am preparing to demonstrate my legs exercises. I call it Stretchercise. I love to stretch, as you could tell. I will show you the view when we switch positions. This piece of land called my name today. I parked over there and I looked up, and there's a lot of people here, not that many, and the weather's cool and hot. This whole thing was open. It was so inviting. And it took me a minute to get set up. And I am reaching. So this is preparing my body to be able to start working out the legs, because I just sat down. And I have a rag with me too, because my hair is like curling up and blowing in the wind. So I want to be able to, I brought a cold rag with ice. It was awesome. It's helping. Oh, so many beautiful birds here today. I'm stretching out. I want to see, it's really dark. I can see I'm in the middle of the screen. I'm sitting on very uneven land. And I'm making it work because this is exactly where I landed. When I stretch my torso, I'm able to extend my legs. It probably happens to others. And this is the first time I'm sitting on the ground and working my legs in a very long time, actually. But I do it in the tub. I don't want my water to blow over. The water is very important to make it through this video, and also the camera, the heat. Yeah, it's very uneven, this ground. It's like a bowl, but that's interesting because this whole view is panoramic and it's like a bowl. So we'll go with it. It's the theme today. I would prefer flat ground to show you the leg exercises. It doesn't matter though, I'm still getting in the positions that I would need to. This is what I have, this is what I'm working with. This is also working the legs. It looks like I'm only working the arms. It's only a benefit to work the arms while you do the legs. And you can do a stance where you spread your legs. Your stance is 2-3 wider than where your legs normally stand when you're standing. A little wider, so it's extending everything out. You could also get in the cow-cat position. So first you get comfortable as the cow, which is the one that's fully extending the back up. So first you get comfortable. Then you do the cat, which is arch your back. Okay? But that's just for me to warm up to be able to show you these exercises. So we can get into like a few of them. I'm dreading lying on this ground knowing it's so uneven, but we got this. Okay. See, it actually feels good. It's very therapeutic. now I'm stretching out, and I'm also preparing the legs for being able to, because I'm like stretching my lower back, I'm rotating my hips, and it's like from around, it's like circles. And it also feels good with the ground on my back. It's like a massage. And I've got this beautiful tree with, there's another, it's different than that one. There's two here. That one's different than, that's the same. It's just drier. Man, I wish I could show you the tree, but I'm gonna show you everything as soon as we get out of the ground flooring where we're doing our leg exercises when we switch to the standing leg exercise. So bear with me on the view. It's so incredible, and as you can hear the birds, I don't want to have the view all to myself. I would like you to also be able to enjoy it, so I will be showing you the view and then the standing leg exercises by the end of this video. Let's go. So I like to extend the legs out as far as they can and then right now I'm sort of leaning on my elbows, and I'm like just pushing my chest out. Not that far, because I don't want to overdo. I always gradually go into things, and then I throw my head back, and then I throw my shoulders back, and then I reach up. And that's also extending here too, because I took my heels and I repositioned them like outward. It's funny because I did a bit of a test run on this angle when I got here, and even though it's really uneven, the ground, like it's really lumpy to be honest, I saw it from a ways away, and this is where I decided to sit, and even though I knew it was bumpy, I still chose it, and I'm working with it. When I pulled up, I saw exactly where I wanted to lay. So it's a confirmation that life is not perfect. We are not perfect. The ground is not perfect. Therefore, that debunks worship the ground you walk on. But you can still worship the sun and worship whoever you want. I'm just saying you could really get in touch with the earth. You know, it's all free too. So I take my heels and I'm like extending them out. Therefore, my legs will, you know, believe it or not, when I get to the stretch, and to actually sit here and do it is an accomplishment, because put in the comments, how often do you take out of your day, week, to stretch your week? Please put in the comments. And then I could also reach forward. I'm showing the very first basic, because you're going to reach stretching my shins, and it's stretching up here on my thighs and pretty much on top. I noticed when you're stretching, when you're reaching towards your feet. Thank you for being here. Have I said that yet? Oh my gosh. In the beginning. It's just I can't see your comments and I don't even know how many people are here, but I'm here for it. I'm here for you and you're here for me and I love you and you guys are blowing my mind. Every time I open my YouTube stats in my studio, there's more of you, there's more reactions, more comments, more likes, more love, more hugs, more hearts. Thank you so much. I really, 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 truly mean that. This hurts like a little bit because you are stretching them. Because, I mean, let's face it, how often do you sit like this? You know? Not very often, right? So there's butterflies everywhere. So now I'm going to get into, now that I've stretched my legs good enough, I keep looking over there because it keeps looking like a black bird, but it's not. It's not a black bird. It's like something in the tree. And that's another confirmation that life is so beautiful, and not to complicate it because it just is. It is with all of its perfections, you know? Definitely water. I can't see the comments. I really wish I could. So I'm pulling my legs in and I'm like cupping my hands and I'm getting my ankles and I'm pulling them all the way in. And then I'm sitting up tall on my butt. I'm repositioning, getting on my butt because you just pulled in your legs, so you want to make sure everything's aligned. And then throw your shoulders back. And then put your hands together. And lift the hands up in the air, straight like a Buddha. I have so far to go on that. As long as I try it, next time it's easier. Reach forward, touch the toes. See, now that I'm reaching more downwards towards the toes, the bottoms of my legs, the hamstrings, and the calves are totally relaxing. Like I feel them really tightening actually, because that's what stretching's about. You sort of tighten it, and then you tighten it a little more by reaching more and holding, reaching more and holding, reaching more and holding. I'm so glad I brought this ice cold rag for my day-to-day. Actually, I think you're even still here because of this rag. Because I had the phone on the cold rag for a minute. I mean, not like right up against it. I wonder if you're still there. It might shut off. Oh, I see me. Okay, good. Okay, let's get to the yoga position, the namaste. Pull the legs in. Rest your arms on your knees. Sit up tall. Hold that position. Roll your shoulders back and roll forward and back and forward and back and then forward and back the other way. So that last forward and back was switching the direction. Rolling forward, rolling back. I love all the birds that are cruising over here during this awesome live video. And this is stretching my kind of knee area. It's like pulling here a little. Thank you so much. I love you so much. And you guys are changing my life. Every morning I wake up to so many more blessings from you. Like watching and being and doing and receiving and giving and taking and wanting, and everyone's getting in touch with like their path and desires. Now I'm just stretching in any direction I see fit. A white butterfly went by. Sometimes the camera doesn't pick up all those nuances. Now I'm reaching back and sticking out the chest, and I'm talking about the chest bone right here, the diaphragm. Oh, the white butterflies. Hi, babies. They were here when I was setting up. And now I'm reaching up. I'm stretching my spine. This is also stretching my legs. Now, since I still have you, I'm so blessed to have you here. And the phone looks like it might be getting hot. And so I'm going to go into the next one. So we make sure that we get exactly what we came here for, which is at least three to four stretches, I'm hoping, right? Okay. So, because the ground is so screwed up, I'm having a hard time getting this. How about right here? Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Woo! I hope you can see me. I know I'm probably on the side of the screen. Here. Okay. All I'm doing is bringing my leg up on the side of me. I'm showing you the direction the leg is going. So I did it kind of fast, just in case the camera shuts off. Now you do the other side. I did about 8 of them, but this one I want to do 2 more because it's burning. When it burns, that's good. That means you could do a little, you could stand a little more. It means it wants a little more stretch. You can do all kinds of leg stuff. Like I feel a pull here lately. It's just a lot of stuff. Being on my legs a lot. So, hold on, what went in my drink? Ew. Yeah, I don't really need the drink because the camera's not going to last that long. But I'm going to show you the view. But you could do anything like this. You know, kind of simple. And make sure you extend the heel. Like when you put it down, it goes out. The heel goes out instead of like in, because then you're not extending. Always extending when stretching. Everything's like squared off. You're sitting straight. Let's see. You're reaching tall. What's funny is this rag, it's cold. I had it in ice water in a baggie. It probably, it's windy, so it's like, it tickles the throat. It probably isn't even dirty because I always have so much like awesome face lotion, all natural ingredients on my hair, on my face, that me wiping my sweat probably just made it like, it's so fresh. Like it smells good. Like I wear this Hawaiian cream and now I can't find it, so I'm bummed. It's running out too. I only use it like once a week. Today I wore it and I'm glad I did. I feel like I'm in a tropical paradise. So you could do all kinds of leg stuff. You could also widen your stance. And then like stretch to one side. And really just aim towards the toes. And hold, and then stretch and hold, and then stretch and hold. So I got closer every time. I could touch them. Okay? And then back. And then center yourself. Like if you came in late, the ground is uneven here and where I decided, but I decided anyway. but I'm trying to work with the space here. So at that point, after you stretched and touched your toes on that leg, you could center yourself in the middle. Yeah, it is uncomfortable, but I don't mind, because isn't life sometimes uncomfortable? Like, not everything is perfectly comfortable, right? I mean, we do strive to be as comfortable as possible. That's our goal, but you know, reality. So the fact the ground is uneven today is very significant. And we have our fingers together like a namaste, and then all kinds of, you know, I like that word. I don't really use it very often, but when I do, I really feel it. You can pull the legs in and stretch them again, because last time I think I was like, here, this is a different way now. Like, this foot was on the bottom before, and now this foot's on the top. And then you can stretch out. This weather is so meant to be. It's very powerful today, and we're doing very grounding floor exercises, and it all is concentrating on the legs. The arm movement is just to facilitate the motion and the movement. I'm stretching my legs, I'm reaching towards my toes. So once you get grounded in the middle, you want to do the other leg. So you want to go and reach towards that one now. You're kind of like leaning over on one hip too. So stretch forward, and hold and touch. Okay, and then come back slow, because it's like, whew. And now get back to the middle again. So you can ground in any way you want. I think I'll choose this way. I'm stretching the legs up towards my chest. I'm so happy today. This is the best park. This morning I took my mom and my cat for a drive-through breakfast, and we sat and ate it there. Luckily I carry extra utensils. I carry like extra plastic and extra cups, so that's fun. But it was cool that the cat came. She was meowing the whole time, and then she heard my mom say, because I said, do you hear her meowing? And she said no. So the cat all of a sudden goes, meow, like louder. Now I am leaning forward. And I'm just resting my hands like right in the center of my ankles, and I'm pulling in as far as I can, and I'm sitting up as tall as I can. Let me see if you can see me. Yeah. And then I'm reaching up as tall as I can, and I'm holding. Everything seems to relax. They started opening up my arms just now. Now I could sway from left to right. Now I feel like everything's sort of getting unlocked, and I could sway from left to right like a palm tree, and I can reach forward, and then I could do this, the helicopter. I could do this slowly in this position. This is exactly what I needed. I'm just going for the next one. I'm not even coming back. A helicopter is like forward and then back, but that one felt like I'm just going to keep going from side to side. More like a sway of a palm tree, but I think of the palm tree as like this, and the helicopter is like this. And then to reach out, to extend the legs, to put the heels out, and to reach up. This is also stretching the legs, and right now it's stretching the sides of my buttocks. There's also another one, since I see I have you here, but I'm going to risk it by showing you. Well, I should show you this one, but I promised the view. And you know, I'm a stickler for keeping my word, so let me get the view first. And then hopefully we can let's do the tree. Doggy position with the legs stretching up. Let's get a flat tree. One that I could touch here. This is perfect. Okay, I need to raise up. Raise up. Woo! There's the tree that's been... So that side would be the total east side. The east mountains, and then there's over there, the big black mountain. And that is pretty much, the Central Valley. Because you got the strip, and then over there, that's the Summerlin Mountains. And then right there, you got North Las Vegas. That's what I meant earlier when I said you can... I'm making this taller. When I said you could see the whole bowl earlier in this video, that's what I meant. Sorry, I'm trying. It's like this land is not flat. Okay, I might have it. Hey. Woo! See, now it's cool to have you guys here. Thank you. Dave, what stretch do you recommend for... Because it has to do with medical, I'm not allowed to answer, but I am showing you all the stretches that I like to do. Oh, thanks for coming back. The person I can't read is getting... The phone is dimming. We'll keep going with the legs. So I usually use a tabletop or a side, like a side of something, but this branch is tall enough for me to get my balance. So I shall show you. Great. So I'm using it to lean. You could do it on a wall, but I recommend something you could grab to, like the side of a counter. And I like to lean over towards the thing that I'm holding, the counter, tree branch. And then I like to sort of raise the other leg. But like the palm tree, you're moving, the palm tree, like you're moving like this way. And so this one's also like that because my body's leaning in, my upper body, and my right body's like coming up. And then I'll make like a tabletop, like make sure it's flat, and then kick out. And I'll hold here on my side. So I'm like this way, like a tabletop. Like you should be able to set your drink here or your plate. Don't try this at home. Okay, now I did that one, and I'm gonna do the one that goes with it. And that's where I'm like getting my center, and I've got the thing I'm holding over here. It should be like an arm's length. So instead of like the kicking out, I'm like pulling in, and keep it flat too. 1, 2, pull it in to the chest. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, and keep it flat like a table. And then drop and do the other side. Hey people, I love you. leaning in. The other side comes up. Wait, there's like a thorn here. Let's get rid of that. Let's not take any chances. Okay? Leaning in and raising the leg up like a tabletop flat here, like a flat surface. Getting your balance. And now it's the kicks out. 1, 2. I'm doing like 8 today because it's hot out here, and 5, 6. But that one left. That one went down, so I got to do it a few more. Okay. And then take a break in between each one. Normally I go from those to the next one. But because it's like windy and I'm talking, it makes it a little more strenuous, so I gotta take breaks. White butterflies everywhere. So I'm gonna show you how on that side again, that when you kick out, this time you're gonna pull in. So you're gonna lean, you're gonna grab your tabletop or your counter. Some people do the corner of the wall. The ground is tilting down, so it's not that easy too. I'm gonna leave that shoe on. All right, lean in like sideways, like the palm tree, the sway. Sway in and lift the leg and make it like a table flat here. You should be able to set something on there. But don't do that, but you should if it was flat. And now instead of kicking out like we did, we're pulling in. Pull into the chest, into the chest, into the chest, into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really, 4. Really pull that knee into the chest. I can't believe I still have you guys here. What a workout. Wow. We even have time to go back and show the ones that you kick back. But my water, let's see how I feel when I get back there, because my water got a bug in it. I should have put the shirt on top. Let's see, I got almost everything perfect. Let's get the cold rag. Let's get that going. Like I said, man, it freaks me out that I can't see your comments. You know how much. Here. Here. Let's see. Now the tripod's way too tall, but I'm just gonna get a whole rag. Maybe you could see. I can't tell what you could see. Let's see. I had it setting on the plastic bag. I see me. I see some comments scrolling. This makes me not hungry, which is good, because I don't want life to be about food, to be about a balance of everything. And like, food is life, but I want to have a balance. Like, there's more to do to life instead of eat out. Like, that gets a little expensive, especially when I like my cooking sometimes better than others. I keep it creative. If you've ever seen my cooking show, I have some interesting takes on cooking. I can make a hell of a barbecue. Tell you that. I can't see you guys. I know you can see me. I'm resting if you're coming into this. I might be done because let me see. I'm trying. The phone is still there, so I might as well do the leg. Let me just guess where it would be. I'm just gonna put it there. Okay. myself, like if my bones are stuck in the, and then I get on my elbows and I do like a lower back stretch, just like the cow, like up and then down like the cow, like just. Okay. I have to get my center. This ground's uneven too. I'm still stretching my back because it's like my back is stuck, like literally, like my muscles are so sore. I'll get into that another day. Literally, it was like crazy. Hold on. Okay, so if you can stretch your lower back before you do this, I highly advise it. And practice your breathing, and the ground feels warm. Okay. So you could like put your hips up in the air. And you could kind of like, you could grind a little because you want to stretch your lower back. Now I feel all the energy like circulating evenly. And I'm like shaking my feet out to get all the tension before I try the exercise. Here with me. Do you even know? I feel like before I try that next leg, I need to do some of these where you pull in your leg to your chest. Always be mindful of the other leg too. Like the other leg I needed to straighten out and put the heel out so the leg extended. And this one, I'm pulling towards my chest, and now I'm flexing my foot towards me and away from me. I'm breathing deep. It's so tropical here today. I'm so blessed. I feel like I am in paradise with you. Okay, the mat's here, but the ground's like easier right there, so I'm doing the other one though. Then I'm going to end because I need water in the car. I'm stretching by laying flat on the ground. Normally I put my one face on the ground. And then I'm getting into the cow. And the cat, where you sort of roll back and forth with your hips. And you lower yourself down with your forearm. And you roll back. The other leg. I couldn't get that one tall enough. Even when you lay flat like this with your arms underneath your breast, it feels comforting, like you take a deep breath and your back sort of aligns. Okay. This has been one hell of a workout, I must say. Whew. Oh my gosh. I want to show you the Vegas Strip. I don't know if you could see. I don't know. I might have brought it in too close. I'm going to take you in. I might come back for like some of that stuff. Like take the tripod and the mat and then come back for the blanket or whatever, because it wasn't heavy. It was just, I had all my hands full. So I got a bag because I'm a thinker. And I'm a planner. I'll throw the sheet and I'll roll the mat under my arm. Not really under my arm, just I'll strap my purse. The cup can go in the bag, just as long as I don't forget. I probably won't do that because I don't like to take anything for granted. If I forget the cup's in the bag and it goes in the washer, I don't know. I don't want to find out. What else? See, I'm a planner. I brought a cold ice rag. And it's heaven. This view is heaven. I wipe my mouth with the edges. That way that side stays clean, like you know that the edges are for your lips. How are these glasses? They could use a little shining. This is all going to the wash. I'll clean them. Let's get this view right here. I can't believe I still have you guys. It's because it's a miracle. All a miracle. It's all intended on our path. It's all intended on our path. Our soul contract. We each have like a soul contract with a specific I can't believe you guys are still here. Like, I'm so lucky and I'm receiving. That's what I'm doing. So organized. This I'm not going to worry about till later. I'm just going to put it in with a sheet because it wouldn't hurt to have it washed anyway. The wind is fighting the direction. Here, put this down for now. Let's get everything that's going going in the wash. Ooh, cold water. It's not drinking water though. It's from the sink. Here, I'll know to do an inspection at home. I want to wipe it down anyway. Inspect the bag. Look at that. It's all wrapping up in one bag. The tripod. Get as much crap off there as possible. Woohoo! Thanks for coming to the park with me. I got everything, right? I left a great memory. I'm holding a big ass tripod right here. Here. I have water in the car. We'll go get that. If we make it back to the car, it's like some kind of miracle, the whole thing. Just you being here is a miracle for me. Just took a great deep breath. Okay, we're almost to the rover. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. If we can get in the car and turn the air conditioning, then we're super blessed. We already know we are. Did I just ruin my sandal? No. These things are super durable. It took my bracelet. It got my bracelet. Somehow it has my bracelet. Yeah, I got my bracelet. Okay. All right, we got this. I even got a little towel to sit on. Okay. Look in here. Oh, my crazy hair. Woo. So we got the AC started, so it looks like we made it. Looks like we got all the miracles happening for us. I could take this off. Now I can get the water. I just don't have pod. I could put, what can I put? I could put a few here. It might hold up. Oops. Who am I calling? That wind killed me. Woo! So, let me put the towel, like, behind me, too.
I didn't sweat all the way through my shirt, but I'd rather just put it behind me. It's more comfortable. I keep thinking, how am I going to celebrate? It's going to be by the beach, you guys. I hope you love that. I noticed you guys like the content. Sorry it's kind of crooked, but if you guys like the content, holler. But I know you guys like the beach. And do you guys wipe your car down after you go out in it? I do. Is that really anal? Do you think that's like OCD? I don't feel like it is at all. I just like my arms just touch the side and I didn't get a chance to wipe. Like I'm sweaty. I don't want my sweat on my car. Oh, by the way, I love these dude wipes. Oh my god. I'm not selling them or nothing. It's just woo, the fragrance free. They're so soft and luxurious. They're for everything. Look, literally. There's no scent either. Oh. Woo. Like normally those leg exercises aren't a lot when I just bust them out, but something about the water, something about the air and the talking and then the sweat and the frick. It got windy as heck. How long have I been live? 53 minutes? Yeah, I'm wondering how I'm going to celebrate. Because, let's see. Your comments are funny, by the way. I am reading it, and I picture doing it, but then I wouldn't be authentic if I just did it because you said to. Somebody said turn around and get something out of the back seat. You guys are funny. Look at this mountain. But this thing is like, it's so paradise up in here. Whew. Do I speak Italian? No. Okay. I'm gonna get the AC. The air conditioner. Oh yeah. Well, if you're coming in here late, I stretched out in this gorgeous, gorgeous area. This is what's holding my phone up. You hear the wind? It's so desert here and sexy. All of a sudden, it hit me. It's something about the desert wind, and you hear it whistling, and oh. So I think, did I tell you guys briefly? I took my mom and my cat out for breakfast. The cat was in the carrier, and my mom, we were eating like drive-through. My mom didn't hear her meowing, and I'm like, did you hear her meowing? Because we were listening to like uplifting. It was an R&B song, and then it was I Believe I Can Fly, and then I put on, because my YouTube has what I play the most, so it like puts it right in front of you, or your last played even, and then it had that song Stay, and I would have to tell you the artist's name. It's very inspirational, and it's really, she kind of Adele in the beginning. I'm sorry I don't have the artist name, but it's called Stay, and I think the category, it might even be religious, but it sure doesn't just apply just to that. It applies to faith and God and believing in yourself, believing in a higher power. Connecting, she says, tethered to you, which is so beautiful, like connecting to Mother Earth. That could also work. God, why are so many messages held in review? That's good that they're not showing. And there's a story behind that too, because I wrote in there, I heard this song Stay on the radio today, and I had to find it. Then a lot of people have commented, and they also said, me too, I also did. And there's been a lot of people like joining in on my comment. It became a thread. And now they're all, me too, me too, me too. And so a couple times throughout the day, I'll have this reminder from this new listener who says, me too, I heard it today and I had to listen. And it's kind of fun because it's like a whole group over there in the comment section, and I'll sometimes answer. I'll be like, amen, sister, or right on, brother. And, I'll send like the star and the heart. And this comment thread is so, it's so healing. It's reminding me to connect to the higher power, every time someone shows up in there. It's definitely a part of the path. It's a part of my path. It's almost like it's destiny. Like when someone responds to you in the comments, that's destined, that's faith. It's more destiny than anything. It's having your path. It's aligning on your path and being in sync with what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know. You could also say, well, am I supposed to be doing this right now? It's like probably, because you're in the moment. So if you're doing it, then that's what you're doing. And actually what you're thinking about, you're doing too. Because thoughts are manifestations for actions. Hey guys, please keep it clean in the comments. I noticed a lot of messages are held for review. I had a lot of miracles yesterday. It's Monday Manifestation Miracles. If you see my playlist, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you're manifesting everything you desire in your life. I feel a lot better. I got my water. I have you with me, and so I feel great. Ooh, 13. Today is a very special person's birthday, and basically, I can't tell you for privacy reasons, but if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. And I'm not married, and I'm talking about a family member. And 13 was his number. And then earlier, and it all had to do with the inspirational talking, because the radio came on when my mom and I and the cat left to go to the drive-thru breakfast. And right when I turned on the radio, the speaker of one of the stations said, sliding into lucky number 13. And that is my person's birthday, my family member. That's his favorite number. And me and my mom looked at each other like, oh my gosh. And I explained to her what had happened. Doesn't it just feel good just to sit here and do nothing? Please just align yourself with your higher power. Be at peace. Peace, kindness, loving, caring, forgiving, honest. These are all the emotions I started studying many moons ago. Oh, there's my hand. I'm listening to the birds. This is the first time I've ever been able, look at those palm trees behind me. This is the first time I've ever been able to just sit here, literally, in like months. This is the first time I've ever just sat down, I think. Like, not just with the audience, just sat, I don't know, just sat in nature and just, like, listen to that. Give me a second. Just been able to appreciate, the moment. Without, like, helping somebody or doing something. I'm not complaining. I'm, like, grateful. It feels great. And the fact you're here with me is even better. This thing was, like, pointing at me. I definitely need some moisture. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That wind probably got up to 43 miles per hour. At one point, it was going whoosh. At one point, it was thick wind. I've improved my life. I don't even like going into casinos, but I'll bring my mom because they send me free play. And my mom and I will win, like, every time we go out. That's happened at least 6-7 times in a row now. Last night being one of them. I love to take my mom out of the house. I'm so glad that she's able to. There were times when my mom would say she doesn't want to go anywhere. Those times are depressing because I got to leave the house by myself a lot. But my mom's been able to leave and go out for quite a long time now. I wish I had a holder. I have Velcro. It works really good. I'll show you. I have the Velcro placed exactly on the back of my phone, and I'll move it over here when I need the backup camera. And it's like, let's retouch. Okay. So I wish I had a better angle for you guys, like most influencers, right? They got the whole. I just didn't. I'm not making a habit out of being. I'm using the Kleenex to hold up the phone. That's what a pro I am at, like, this stuff. So I don't want to make it a habit of filming in the car. I just did it today because I demonstrated the leg exercises, and now I'm not. And now I'm just sitting here having the first moment that I've taken for myself in a long time. Let me explain something to people that are vibrating really low. If you're vibrating like super low, the opposite of how I vibrate, which is very high frequency, and I'm a good person. And when you just have so much experience under your belt and you know that you are walking the good red road and that you also just feel good from simple things in life, you're already in your shoes. You're comfortable in your own shoes. And so you don't care what anybody says, what anybody does. It literally has no, it's almost like water running through. I'm very in touch with water and movement and motion. And I know that this is my moment, and I'm bringing in people to observe. This is my moment to sit and just celebrate in peace. I could hear all the birds. I'm in the most beautiful, elevated spot, and I have extreme success thanks to you. I have abundance, love. I have so many friends here on YouTube. I'm so happy. Is that the word? Is that the word? I guess it is. That's the word I've been looking for. I guess I'm just happy. I'm a very simple person. You know, it takes a lot to like upset me. Like, I don't even get upset anymore because I'm doing so well that I don't care about BS at all. I don't spend any time with toxic. It just doesn't exist in my vocabulary, in my realm. I feel good, like, damn. You know? I really do. I attribute it all to continuing, doing, taking action, not just dreaming, and not just researching, but actually attending, showing up, being there, and putting your heart into it, you know? Because people can feel whether you like it or not. Like, for instance, let's say there's a teaching job that you have, and, like, your thoughts are, I don't want to wake up today, and I don't want to go to work, those damn students, you know. If you have those thoughts are going to continue to roll in process throughout the day because you planted those seeds. And so instead, if you say, well, I'm not like feeling it today, but I have to, so I'm going to right now put my mind to it, and maybe some really fun things will happen today, or I'll meet some really neat people, and I'll be able to enjoy the moment, and then I'll get some good food. I'll do something special for myself today, and maybe I'll even do a little self-care. Maybe I'll go get a pedicure, or I'll go to the gym and I'll stretch, or I'll go to the park and I'll breathe in the fresh air, because this park is really far elevated from any traffic, by the way. This park, I chose this park because this is the freshest air in the entire Las Vegas Valley. The freshest. It's the most elevated. And it's the furthest away from the main areas of congestion, particularly smog, to be honest. Let's get some more water. How else am I going to celebrate today? I'm going to, hold on. I can only handle so much in the comments because I don't want to chase away any kind of age group, because I don't want to be anything more than PG rated, like R rated, but that's sometimes only because we're human. I don't ever want to be anything else. So I have to moderate. And then there's times, like out there, when I'm sure there was a lot of crap in there, you know. It's just because it's disrespectful, and I apologize if you guys see that. I don't know why there's not a better way to get rid of it. I have filters in place. It got really quiet. There it goes. The birds are singing along. Anybody that decided to stay today, thank you so much. I want good food. I'm just trying to, like, get in touch, because I could just go get it and bring it home. That way I don't have to leave the house. I feel like Thai food, because I want to, like, knock out, like, the soreness from the wind. I want to, like, soothe. I want, like, coconut. Ooh, I want Tom Kha. I think that's the one. The coconut chicken soup. I want that. I know where to get it, too. That's what I'm going to do. I'll surprise my mom with some white rice. And probably today, definitely some the spring roll, not the soft ones, the fried ones. They're like egg roll, but spring roll. Yeah, I'm going to plan a beach trip, and I want to bring you guys with me. So today was really cool because I got to demonstrate some of the leg stuff. Now I'm just sitting and enjoying. This is the first time I've done this in a long time. That's where I was at with the leg stuff, because you can't watch the upload until I'm done. So I was out there in that green field. Uh-oh. I don't want the music. Uh-oh. I guess my finger touches the touch screen. I'm trying to put the Kleenex behind the camera. It works. What else do I want? That'll be enough. The white rice and the coconut chicken and the egg roll. That's definitely enough. That's 3 things. Yeah. I lost weight, too, because I'm not overeating. I'm still losing weight, too. That's good. Feels great. I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Wow, look at that. Look at all those stats. 16 people still here. I hate leaving the chat. I hate leaving you guys. What's today? Self-Care Saturday. I'll see you on Monday Manifestation. I love you. Give me a hug. I love you so much. Mwah.